you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Oh, you again.
How's it going? You guys out on patrol? Good to hear. Alright, Codsworth. We are here for the command inspection. Let's get in here. I want to see what it looks like in the dark, and we'll go check that out. And then we'll check it out during the daylight. So, alright. So we've been here a couple times, Codsworth. So not a whole lot should be new and different, but we still want to check things out and see how it looks. And let's have a look, and we will go from there. Alright, so we come right in, and as you can see, my request to have the red lights in here for your night vision, and this is a fully tactical base. And we come right in, we have our guard, including some turrets right as you come through the door, so that's always a good thing. And security is paramount here, and all of our this base is meant to be a forward base for operations, you know, different activities that we might need people to come through. So looks like here we have the weapons supply, so as people need to get their weapons either worked on or get a new one issued or what have you, they've got their supply up there, and looks like they got some ammo and some other stuff, plus they can work on them here.
You
we
ain't
got
one of them synths here to spy on me.
I'm the general of the Minuteman. Of course I'm not here to spy on you. So then we have he's got some ammo over there, so that's a good thing. He may need it. Over here is our armorer, so he'll do all the repairs for the armor, and he's got some replacement parts in case he needs to do that, to include some uniforms and stuff. So that's a good thing. And like most every place in here, again with the red lights to keep for the night vision, you need to be able to perform night ops, so that's a good thing. And looks like our general vendor, he's gotten stocked up and has some things, just random things that our Minutemen that are stationed here, they may want to purchase or may need to purchase, so that's a good thing, a nice variety of items. Alright. Oh, I see they put up some tarps. I like the idea of having the tarps. It helps anybody that, you know, wants to try to look in from a distance or what have you, will be able to block some of the view of things that's happening in here. That's always a good thing. Secrecy and all that kind of stuff. We don't want to give away, you know, to gunners and raiders and stuff. Give away what kind of troops we have here and stuff like that. So we have a couple beds for the officers in here, and any good officer, they're going to be busy doing some other stuff anyway. So they've got a couple of power armors, always a good thing to have. Yeah, so alright, so we have our Minuteman flag, and we have our United States flag, because, you know, we still want to show support for the United States. So this must be the briefing area, and we have our podium up here, so they can brief everybody going out on missions and stuff. And they must have some maps around here someplace where, you know, they use that yardstick to point out things on for some of their displays, so that's a good thing. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of the central area, and we'll move on from there. And up here we have our oh yeah, well, you know, I go to Diamond City often. You should probably try to, you know, get some R&R and go there then. So this is our senior security person, and she's got a typewriter for her dispatches and that kind of thing, and she's got her clock there to maintain the shift chimes and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. And this is the commander's personal office, and he can come in here and discuss some things with individuals as needed and that kind of thing. So So up there we've got our radio tower, and then the big radio tower. Alright. Let's move around back over here. Oh, looks like we've got some of our people getting up. And again, we have some bunk space for people. Made sure that we had plenty of bunk space for everyone. Alright, let's go ahead and work our way up and around this way. Alright, so we can go up and around that way, or we can work our way around through here. Alright, so we've got a couple of the maintenance stands up around, and some other areas for people when they're busy doing different things. All of our guards. And as I understand it, both of these guards have sniper rifles. And we have some turrets with some serious firepower. We got laser turrets and missile turrets and everything. So got a lot of stuff going on. So that's the bunkhouse and the dining facility. It looks like some people are going in for breakfast. And look, Kate's here. Oh, my darling Kate. Oh, the bar. Yep, so we got the bar going on. And somebody needs to clean up after themselves. Alright. So up here we got the back side of the base. And of course we have to have perimeter security at all times. And again, we maintain the red lights all around to maintain that that night vision, because you never know when you're going to need to be able to go out on night ops. And so to maintain that total tactical ability, we want to try to maintain that night vision as much as we possibly can. And so we've got that everywhere. And up here we've got looks like another guard post up there, and another turret. And let's just have a quick look in the bunkhouse here. Alright, so we got some bunks in here, and even red lights in the bunkhouse, so that's a good thing. You can get up and your night vision's not completely destroyed right out the gate. So a little bed there for the guards is when they're hot bunking it, you know. And a couple more beds for some more guards when they're hot bunking. And let's head down this way. And ooh, this is a new addition that we didn't have before, so let's have a look. So alright, so we'll have to go up there in a minute. Let's have a look down here. Alright, so in here we've got our basically our maintenance shed. And we have our fusion generator and plenty of supplies and things like that that we might need for maintenance and that kind of stuff. So we got some extra circuit boards for the turrets and some extra bioscanners for the turrets, and all the things that we would need to perform the maintenance on those things. So let's have a look up here. Alright. Let's head up here. Alright, so up here, looks like we've got a little balcony so you can see anybody coming in the back gate. We'll have a look at the back gate here in a minute. But you can see in the back gate, and up here's the radio room. So we have our communications with our telephone, and orders can be made there. And then here's all of the radio equipment for the main tower. And oh, we got some signage too. Yep. I have to agree. All that's so very, very true. Stay fit, stay focused. Hard work's happy work, you bet. Alright, I like it. So, it looks like they made it so you can just come out here, turn on the tower when you're ready to, and you get a pretty good view of things from up here. And we have some internal turrets, and help perform some protection internally as needed.
Yeah?
Well, how are you? You must be the bartender. Yeah.
Easy living, this ain't.
Well, this looks pretty good. Let me see. We haven't seen the clinic, and we
I'm
haven't
just so
seen
hungry all the time.
the dining
Let's try
facility. We
how
better
many
check out the
blisters
dining
are.
facility. So let's have a look, see what we got going on in the dining facility here. And then we'll work our way back to the turret and the clinic. Ah, getting ready to serve some breakfast, or have been serving some breakfast, looks like. Look at these guys, they just come in and eat and just throw stuff all over the place. Man, these guys are in a hurry. Let me see
Ain't looking
here.
for trouble, I hope.
No, no. Looks like you got a well-stocked kitchen. You gotta like it. Gotta keep those people fed. Troops, you know, they march on their stomachs, so you gotta make sure those stomachs are doing well. Alright. So up here we've got our artillery. Plenty of shells, plenty of firepower up here. All
Out
the
here, you gotta take things one
so
day
this
at a time.
this fires with basically black powder, more or less, and good old-fashioned ballistics, and we got all the charges and stuff in the boxes, and there's some of the rounds that we fire, and he's ready to go. Yep. And let's have a look at the clinic. Oh, yep. Cleanliness is godliness, and take your medication. There we go. Hello, Mr. Doctor. How's it going?
If you need it. For a small fee, of course.
No, I think I'm alright.
Fine.
Alright, so what do you got here? So you got some stuff for bandages and some antiseptic. Use a little wonder glue to seal up some of those cuts and stuff, huh? Must use that helmet for extra light that you might need. And ooh, you got braces. I like that. You got some braces there for legs and arms in case somebody needs those. And plenty of chems and other medications that you might need. Excellent. And plenty of bunks if you need them. So I like it. Alright, let's work our way back around. Well, Codsworth, I think we've seen pretty much everything here. What do you think? Have we missed anything? I feel like we've seen everything. So we've got the bar. Let's just wander around through here, and we'll go back through the back gate. Oh, we have another bunkhouse over here. And I think we've seen this before, but we'll just take another pass through. And I like how they've got the mats down. You know, last thing you want to do is get up out of bed and put your feet down on the grass. And but you know, this is tactical, so it's not like you know, you can.
Farming's as honest work gets.
Good to hear. You know, this is a tactical place, so it's not like you can really deal a lot with you know, floors and stuff like that. You have to kind of deal with what you got. So, well, I am definitely liking what I'm seeing here. This fits everything that I wanted. The only white light is in the dining facility, and you know, that's kind of a necessary evil. You know, you need to be able to see when you're in the dining facility. So it's kind of like the one little mini sanctuary. But I like the things that they've put into place to protect that night vision. You know, you don't get the white light coming out in and about the rest of the area. It's protected by those awnings and stuff like that, so that's always a good thing. So then out we have the back gate. So they got a great view, plenty of turrets out the back gate, and plenty of firepower coming out this way, so that's a good thing. Well, Codsworth, I like what I'm seeing here. I think we got here early enough. You know, the red lights definitely did the job that we expected them to. And I think that this will work as our first fully tactical base. And, you know, somebody had put out a challenge. Sushi Cat Gamer had put out the challenge to actually build a settlement for someone that we knew. And I decided that I wanted to dedicate this settlement to Mark Jackson. Um, I think that he could appreciate this settlement, and in fact, um, I'm not sure if we've seen him yet, but Mark Jackson is actually the commander of this base. So if he hasn't made it here yet, he will. He does have orders to come in, and so he will be here to take over command of this base, and he will be the one that will be performing all of the operations, or at least not performing them, but commanding all of the operations out of this base. So, Cosworth, we need to definitely make sure that we provide him with all of the support that we can, and all the support that he needs to do what he needs to do to make this a successful forward operating base. So, I'm liking it. Hopefully this fits everything that he needs, and if he has some additional recommendations or changes, we need to make sure we accommodate him on that. So I think that should take care of everything, Cosworth. Let's just kind of mill around and talk to some of the soldiers here. You know, this is a new thing, and we want to make sure how we know how everybody's going, but it looks like everybody's kitted out pretty well. You know, got some pretty decent weaponage going on here. It looks like everybody. We've got all the firepower for the fire teams. You know, we've got the close quarter weapons along with. Did I see a couple long rifles there? And when they go out on a mission, I have a feeling that they've got everything they need. Yeah, there's the recon sniper rifle, and yeah, everything that they would need for their fire mission. So. Good to know. I'm pretty happy about that. Looks like they've already got some plans in place, and make sure that they've got their QRF ready to go. All of the appropriate weapons that they need. Oh, well, we'll make sure that you get more water. All right, Cosworth. Well, let's continue walking around and see what everybody thinks, and I think we can go ahead and stop the recording. But if we get some more comments and that kind of thing, we'll make sure that we annotate that for our future plans. All right, let's go talk to some people.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.
Son, your ego is writing checks your body can't cash.